I'm just like, oh. You can actually like send them to the hospital. They watch lesbian porn because it's more in sync to be turned around and like rammed from behind. That is not, sometimes it might be nice.
You slut.
I have made a very special free course for you.
Free?
Yes, free.
Ready? Do it again?
Yeah, number 2.
Part two. All right. So Marnie, the wing girl, is here. We're filming an incredible series called Chick Magnet. How's today's going?
It's okay.
What are you
I'm kidding. It's amazing.
This dude,
I'm having so much fun.
The transformation of Curtis, unbelievable.
He's freaking hot.
But here's the deal. Since I got you here, and I don't have women that are in the videos often, or an expert in dating and sex, are you a sex expert too? Would you consider?
I think I've become one.
I think you kind of have.
Yes.
And so I thought, why don't we ask Marnie some of the questions that I am not technically qualified to answer?
Well, I'm gonna get racy questions. I like
racy questions after a message from today's video sponsor.
So if you love smelling amazing, you are gonna absolutely freak out over this deal that I got for you. All right, so here's the deal. For a limited time and while supplies last, we're gonna do what we call the fragrance bundle. You get to choose any fragrance that you want, whether or not it's the new Legend, inspired by Tom Ford's Effing Fabulous, or the legendary Rebel, inspired by the king of compliment fragrances, Creed Aventus. But we also have Hero, we've got Villain, which is dark, mysterious, and sexy, inspired by Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille, or we even have King, inspired by Creed's Green Irish Tweed. But because I want you to smell better than all the other dudes out there, I'm throwing in some special gifts for you for essentially free. You're gonna get the deodorant, which is actually my all-time favorite natural deodorant. It's aluminum free, it's paraben free, it's sulfite free. This thing is the best. Read the reviews, not just my opinion. But I also want your balls and Big Al to smell amazing. And so I'm also tossing in Fresh, the amazing talc-free powder by Pete and Pedro. So the regular retail price for this, are you ready, is $83. But if you use the code MENSHOULD33, you're gonna get it for $50. It's basically $33 off. It's an incredible deal. You guys are gonna smell amazing. And like I said, it's for a limited time and while supplies last. That discount code, all the information is gonna be linked down below. You gotta go through there. You can't get this deal anywhere else.
So let's start off with an easy one, all right?
Okay.
Manscaping.
Yeah, do
How
it.
important?
Do it. Trim your stuff down there. No woman wants to go through a jungle to get to your...
Nobody wants exactly.
So clean it up.
Clean it up.
Shave yourself. Don't make it hard for her.
Gentlemen, shave.
Make it hard for her.
You slut. So trim the bushes, make the tree look taller. That's the other thing. For dudes that have small wieners, right? They're like,
bigger when you
it makes it look más grande.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, here's the deal. Next question. Musky nuts, balls. If you're going out on a date, what do you do in order to make sure that everything is smelling incredible?
You shower.
Well.
And you have like other stuff to put on your balls. I don't know. I don't know this stuff.
You're okay. So let me educate you.
Just make sure you clean yourself down
Well,
there.
cleaning yourself is a bygone or foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
But let me show you something else, Marnie. The boys need to powder. If you've ever gone down on a dude and you're like, oh my god, that smells amazing. Chances are he watched one of my videos or uses Pete and Pedro powder.
My husband uses baby powder.
Baby powder. Do you know how bad baby powder is for your junk?
No.
It's a horrible talc. So talc is bad for women, it's bad for men, it causes cancer, and you don't want to be rubbing talc on your junk. And so,
I know that.
now you do. A high quality non-talc based powder is what you need. You want to smell this? This is the Pete and Pedro. Smell, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
That is really nice. See, now you're the expert.
I'm the male ball expert.
Ball expert.
All right, so make sure to manscape, but also powder your junk, even though women didn't know that. Oh wait, you powder your junk?
I would stay down there a lot longer.
If it smelled better?
The smell that I had, yes.
All right, let's talk about going down.
Yes.
All right, so here's the deal. What's one of the biggest mistakes that men make when it comes to going downtown to visit Brenda?
When going downtown, they don't take their time to go downtown and visit Brenda.
That's the
They
big...
just go straight downtown and expect her to be fully aroused and ready to go. You gotta take your time, you gotta go slow, you gotta tease every area for like 15, 20 minutes. And then you go down there and give her the big old finale.
The big old finale. Speaking of, okay, so that's the biggest mistake, is that they don't take their time.
Yeah.
They might go down, little tiny, maybe kiss or whatever, and be like, all right, you good?
Like, let's go. Because they think that you are like them, and we're not as fast.
No.
We need more of a build-up.
No, we need more of a build-up. The other thing that men do is that they think that reality is like the movies of porn, right?
Absolutely.
So what is, okay, so here's...
Porn is the worst thing. Do not watch porn if you want to learn how to have sex. in real life. The way that porn is done can actually hurt women. If women have back problems, it can actually like send them to the hospital if you start copying things in porn. And porn, honestly,
go ahead, speak to the gentleman.
Sex life, because women do not want what you see in porn. They don't want to say hi for 2 seconds, then be turned around and like rammed from behind. That is not. Sometimes it might be nice, but I would say 99% of the time.
99% of women, and you've talked to like 8,000 women.
Yes, do not want that. Absolutely not. Again, it takes much more time for us to get to that space and place. So go a little bit slower. You still want to be exciting, but do not follow what porn teaches you. It's not good for you.
So then you're saying that porn isn't necessarily, but you don't have a problem with dudes watching it for their own.
I don't have a problem with women watching it either.
What?
Like, I would say it's funny because a lot of my female friends actually lean towards lesbian porn. A lot of my female straight friends, that's what they watch instead of man on woman porn. They watch lesbian porn because it's more in sync with how we want to have sex.
There's also, I did a video on this.
Oh, did you?
Yes. So there's also like female created porn, right? It's called like ethical porn. You can search it. Like if you go to like any of these like websites.
Yeah, it's very in line with erotic fiction.
Exactly.
If you want to know what women want in the bedroom, go read an erotic fiction novel, and that is what they're looking for.
All right. Also, like Shades of Grey. That's the right? Shades of Grey. It was all about the mind. It was all about the like just freakiness.
And dominance. Yes, and dominance. Like that was the biggest.
How do you bring it up though, Marnie? How do you bring it up to somebody? Like, hey, I was thinking.
Have you ever read 50 Shades of Grey?
No.
That's a great way to. That's what I'm saying. That's how you bring it up.
Next question, Marnie. How do you spice it up with the significant other that maybe you like want to try different things? How do you bring it up?
Well, you can talk to them.
Talk to them.
If this is your if this is your partner, you can talk to your partner and say like, hey, like what do you want to try, or what's your fantasy? What do you wish that I was doing? As long as you have open communication with your partner, and it doesn't mean you have to try it right then and there, but you have to listen to what your partner's saying, and then I would say in the next 1 to 3 weeks, try to fit that in to what you're doing sexually. If you don't want to have the conversation with your partner and you want to keep her on her toes and try new things, I would go pick up an erotic fiction book. Okay. Or I would go watch one of these special
be like, hey baby, why don't it's Friday night, movie night. Hey, why don't we watch 50 Shades of Grey? She's like, what?
Yeah, but then also see what she likes in these things. So me and my husband sometimes will watch shows like Game of Thrones, and there's very sexy sex scenes in there.
Yeah, you like crowns and.
Yeah. If he were to look over at me in some of these scenes, he could see things that I like and what I respond to. So if you want to go be a bit more covert, you watch these shows, and then you see.
What is the look that he sees? Marty's.
I'm just like, oh.
That look.
I'm like fidgeting. That's what it is. I'm like moving all over the place.
It's the look that she has.
That's what I'm doing.
It's the look that she has in all of her thumbnails. Do it.
That is what he is.
All right, more questions. All right, so here's ananother one for you.
Okay.
Talk to the gentleman a little bit about body count. You know what that is?
No.
You don't know what body count is? You're a dating.
How many people you've killed? I don't know. What's a body count?
Slayed. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
Sex.
Okay.
Huh?
Yes.
You never heard that? It's the kids. It's what the kids are saying. How many partners you've had? All right. So how do you talk about that in a manner that's like, if you've slept with a lot of people or a little bit of people, like, and do you think there's a double standard in women and men in terms of how many?
There is.
Okay. Yes. Why?
I mean, I'm not a man, so I can't answer for guys.
Yeah.
It is a little bit unfair that women cannot have a high.
Right. Like when you told.
Very different for now.
When you told me about the 87 partners you've been with.
You were disgusted.
You slut. No, but no, seriously, there is a bit of a double standard, but is it something that you feel should be brought up like early in a relationship or before you sleep with them or what?
I mean, to be honest, it's really whenever it gets brought up. If it's something she's curious about and wants to know, I would be honest with tact. That is the answer for everything. Always be honest with tact. Not too revealing, not too grotesque, but have tact attached to it. So for example, if you've slept with 150 women and the girl says like, how many people have you been with? You can say, you know, I have had a lot of partners.
Enough, no, right? Somebody commented on one of my videos, enough to know that you're amazing.
I mean, that's
good, right? You're not technically lying.
No, but you want to end it with that. You always want to point it back to the woman.
But nobody as good as you.
Exactly.
Exactly?
I love that.
All right, how does a guy become better in bed?
By educating himself. Honestly, that's how you become better at everything. You become educated, you practice. Educate, practice, and then that's how you learn. You become more confident and better.
Speaking of educating,
Yes.
Marnie, do you have an offer for the gentlemen that are watching this video that are like, yo, I want to get better with the women. I want to learn what you're teaching.
Yes, well, I am going to educate you so that you can go out and practice because I have made a very special free course for you.
Free.
Yes, free. Go to fwithher.com and you will discover the 5 things that you need to do to attract the women that you want. So go to fwithher.com.
Not the women that you get, the women that you actually want, because that's one of the
that
a lot of guys are like, yeah, you know, I got a girlfriend, I got a whatever.
I'll take what I can.
Yeah, you take like life sloppy seconds, gentlemen. No. You got to take and get what you want. And the way that you do that is becoming confident and understanding the things that you need to do in order to present yourself in a desirable package. Marnie is going to help you with the package.
Well, you have to make ads for me. That was fantastic.
Package.
Yes, I'm going to help you with all of your packages.
All of your packages. Gentlemen, if you want to check out Marnie's stuff, gonna link to it down below. Like I said, this guide is free. I've actually seen it. I've gone through it, and it is amazing. And so I just want to thank you so much for being here. And while you're at it, guys, do not miss Chick Magnet. It's an incredible show where we take a guy that's a little bit down on his luck in terms, we should say his confidence is one of those
His confidence is down. Everything else is up. His confidence is down.
His styles and grooming isn't necessarily up where it needs to be, but that's where I come in. We do it basically from top to bottom. We not only give him a makeover, we take him to the salon, we take him and get him a new outfit. Marnie coaches him throughout the day, has private lessons with him.
Looks over his profile.
Looks over his dating profile, gives him tips on that, and then we send him out on a super hot, actually, it's a pretty hot date.
It is a hot date.
It's a hot date.
Yes.
It's a hot date for him to go out, practice what he learned, and then we get feedback from those spicy senoritas. Marnie, you're a rock star. Thank you for being here. Gentlemen, make sure to check out her free offer and make sure your balls smell amazing. You didn't know dudes did that?
I didn't know that.
Gentlemen.
See, I'm a bad sexpert.
Exactly. Later.